Hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's continue the Outer Worlds. So, back to this corporation town, and the quests, and everything else. Today I also do a stream, so next stream should be, so we're going around 3 hours of the Outer Worlds, and then a couple hours of Hexen. That's the plan at least. So, in any case, let's continue. So, let's get a reminder. Summiter of Paradise. Yeah, I'm seeing that the main quest is chosen, but the description didn't match it at all. And I was like, why? Yeah, still need to infiltrate the relay station, but even the game suggests me to prepare more, so I would focus on other quests instead. There is one for companion. There is also some stuff nearby. I would say the companion one lead me to far away Westport town. Well, somewhat far away, and quite big one. So I assume it's better to do other things first. Fairfield Constabulary have put up a bounty against the Swarm Protectorate hover drones, but they all around Ministry of Accuracy. From what I heard, Ministry of Accuracy should be a very important place and might be quite dangerous. That one is Progenitus Grove. Yeah. Hugh Chantry has plans to meet a business associate, Jackson Plum, in Spire Grove to take receipt of mysterious protectorate technology. But he has become incapacitated by fears of real and imagined dangers along the way. So he proposed for me to go there. Oh, technically I proposed to go there. In any case, it can be some tech, can be something. Can be some information also. So that's something to go to. Which is quite close actually. Just need to follow this road and eventually I'll get there. So I'd say this is the best option. Interesting how the transition between inventory and the game is quite slow. Yeah, he mentioned funicular. That should be it. Yeah. Those guns. Yeah, I'm curious to try this gun. Should be effective. Should be quite damn effective. Sprint, stone, jump. By the way, let me check. Yeah, everything looks fine. That's good. What the hell is this? Oh. I was confused about how it's glowing. What that is? It's like a weird cabbage, but it's probably not. It's like a box with something. It does something weird. Engineer hand. Base health plus 10%. Not even that bad. Yeah, everything filled with this blobs, whatever that is. I society cigarettes. Okay. Nuclear shouldn't work as far as I understand, yeah. Can poke team member to do so. You logic in engineer.
But it's real nice having someone.
Yeah, he already
Need
said
something,
this.
Commander?
Yeah. Despite the presence of the companion, nothing can be done additional to it. Maybe they have additional perks for that eventually. That's about enemies. Nails in the petty containers have a small chance to contain a large cache of scrap metal. And awareness, visible to enemies, armor rating. Really? Self-repair mod, ghost remote. Full Cinder, Nails companion ability. Companion ability. Damage resistance. Oh, nothing like adding to skills or anything. Surprisingly enough, the skills can be used, which is a bit weird. I mean, maybe in some dialogues they can do something, but like this, no. Nothing can be done. There's a terminal, but there's nothing special here. Oh. Definitely no way for me to use the funicular. Then I should use the other way. There's a road nearby. Yeah, I can just move around it, I suppose, and get up. Also parkour, actually, maybe, so there is something on top there, like a lantern. Not sure they can jump there, but well, I can try. Actually, yeah, it is possible. And by the way, look at this, the games that don't have some weird white stuff or whatever things that covers all the possible climbable places. You actually can just climb. Cloth. Made from 90% pseudo cotton and 10% spread residue. The softness of this fabric is 110% guaranteed to satisfy. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, can't use it anyway. Can I run over it? Nope. Oh, okay, they put lanterns everywhere here. I guess at night it's even glowing, probably. So they still put something here. Although there are lanterns even here, so it's whatever. Spider Grove, Paradise Island, Sovereign Sweet Wines. Sweet Wines. Wait a second. The thing that's shown, is it exactly this blue block on them? Are they fruits?
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Jackson! Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
I think I cannot hear him. What the hell happened here?
Jackson? Pal? Are you breathing? Say something!
It wasn't the phones that killed him. It was a sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No.
That is possible.
That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt to jump like that in the first place?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
So they actually knew how it works, which means they work in here? So the place is still functional? So that was Jackson. Too bad. His business partner in Fairfield going to be very upset.
Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Okay, they surely have some problems with jumping. If she was scared of the height, why would she jump?
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
Yeah, two sides of the same shitty coin. corporate ladder or slavery pretty much to protectorate. Oh, in both cases it's slavery anyway. At least not much difference. If I were you, I'd be much more concerned with how you are climbing down.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
Well, yeah, there's only one way to help him. Okay, so take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you, right?
Exactly!
Yeah, that doesn't sound safe, that's for sure. If it's on the spire, why did Jackson jump into mid-air on this side?
Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So, when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Well, okay. I guess nobody else can help them anyway, so I am on it.
Thank the Sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
Recovered schematics. Some kind of blueprint for an extremely complicated handheld device. Handwritten note attached to the schematics mentioned a Hugh Chandria in the blonde hatch at the Fairfield Salon. So that's what I need for the quest in general. But I still need to help people. A pair of plasma thruster boots attachment that grant the user the ability to jump in mid-air. Warning, thrusters fail to fire too high a fallen velocity. Ah, that's why it's exactly failed. The Plasmatic Augmented Leap Enhancer is a prototype device and is not designed for extended use. The wearer is personally responsible for any assigned footwear. So what? I can just attach them? How am I supposed to do it? Are they already attached automatically? Yep. No visuals on the boots. Okay, so it doesn't save you from jumping mid-air like this, but it sure should help to get in some places. Damn, verticality becoming even bigger then. Or did. Grease a severed arm. Why did I take it? I wanted to examine it, not take it. Dismembered the appendage is the only recognizable remains of a woman who was ground to pulp inside the aquatic arm of the Spire Groove Picker. Yeah. What's even going on here? The practical application of sweet berries. So yeah, it was fruits actually. Amongst the various crops the Sovereign has discovered in Eden, few have had a sweet an impact on the Protectorate as these densely fibrous, exorbitantly oily, superfinely acidic kernel clusters. Originally dubbed sulfur seeds after their dreadful, abominably noxious effects, were responsible for several grisly and, dare I say, grotesquely messy deaths in the early days of the colony. Their name was revised upon the discovery of their myriad textile uses, and their value to the protectorate was devised. With fibers that can be ground into solvent-resistant adhesive tar, juice that requires minimal processing to become highly indelible ink, and a naturally occurring pH of near zero, the potential uses for swing bearers are still being discovered. The next evolution of this research should focus on uses for the highly viscous lubricant that literally drips from each barrier and its potential as a non-absorbent gastrointestinal ingredient. Okay. So they have tons of barriers and they have no idea what exactly to do with them. Hard to blame them. At least they try to study them. Questions what happened with studying. Why people who actually researching this. As for instance, not these games. But hard to say. Yeah, I guess I need... The question is how they can follow me. I can understand how Valerie can follow me, but how he can follow me after. Just like that? That's some incredible skills. Especially for a guy with one leg. I mean, maybe his artificial leg actually helps in this regard. Okay. At least here he will not jump. Okay. Understandably so. Wait, what? What? What the hell is that, Seven? How? How did he manage? He is not a human. He is some AI pretending to be a human. Some artificial limbs of incredible power. Yes, so many bears. Was I even supposed to move here normally? These platforms exist not even connected to one another. Doesn't make much sense. Or maybe it was connected, but now broken. This part is not connected anyway. Did they actually use such boosts to, well, travel between platforms? And how they carry these barriers? Raising so many questions. Okay, that looks a bit dangerous. But I guess possible to get there.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rutabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Oh, it's looking... Yeah. The things are harvesting drones. So they just use drones.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Let's see. Drive overloader. No, I haven't. Just like this thing also looks the same. Alright. I guess I need to get there. What about this part? But that's quite hilarious that campaigns can easily follow. Just being dragged through the air. Yeah, it's quite convenient to have double jump. Not gonna lie, it's convenient. That's pretty nice view from here. It's a lot of things. Oh, now I have the thing.
That's it? It was that easy?
Oh, it wasn't that hard with these boots, that's for sure. Without boots, it definitely would be harder.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
So now let's see about bailing you out, shall we?
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Whatever that means. Farmer Clothing. Doesn't look that useful. But still. Something is better than nothing, I'd say. Questions where I should shove this thing. Oh yeah. The harvester left in armature has ground to a halt and needs a drive overloaded to allow it to push through the obstruction. It's kind of funny that brilliant is... Actually, yeah, I have this brilliant. So actually it also could be used without it. Because the drive overload to prevent it from burning out the system. Actually, that's better than burn the whole system. After enhancing the limiting circuits and tweaking the system's motivators, the harvester should be able to remain functional after using the drive overloader. Okay. That should be good. I can keep them alive and the structure itself. Which is surely a good thing. So this thing should be able to move to any other platform. That's how it's supposed to work. What about this way? Let's see. There's some kind of cave here. Oh, okay. Let's talk to them first.
You're really something else, stranger.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Doesn't sound too bad, even. Well, glad you're happy. And as bonus, I also adjusted the system so it didn't burn out.
So the platform still works?
Yep.
That's amazing. Not that we'll be going up in it again. For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised extortive rate. Thank you again for all your help.
Alright. That's not bad. Because the action I officially employed and the actual working here, seems like. But I didn't get what about was this proposal. It's a bit weird how it worked out. Absolutely not what I expected, according to what the guy said. So he also said that the route leading directly from Fairfield to Sparring Grove's Plateau is blocked by a damaged cargo lift. Yeah, that's whatever. So return to Hill Chondri in Fairfield with a schematic for the mysterious protectorate technology. Well, so he just wanted schematics after all. Alright. I thought he needed some tech from here, not just schematics. Let's check out there. Whatever is in there. Well, that's some vivid jungle of sorts. Is it a abandoned church? No, that's some different building. I mean, exploration.
Agent Avaira, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of our face.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
What is this place? There is quite a big road leading here, but this place is just a small abandoned house.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
What the hell is this? That doesn't look good.
Insides are leaking outside, command.
Oh,
The hate recharge. Your lot couldn't hit the broadside of a plane.
they're actually quite dangerous. Well, that was. Oh, this is probably just Raptidon, yeah. What the hell is this? Also some kind of Raptidons. Look like salamanders. Venom sac. Careful Raptidon's mouth. Best handle it with a couple pairs of gloves. Okay. That was unexpected. So what is this place? Just overrun mansion? It's not even a mansion. Now I can open it. Shock machine gun. Another one. And quite a good amount of bits. Science Adventures Quarterly, volume 9 of 10. A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth's Directorate Agent Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. A label inside the covers reads Sec, volume 9 of 10, from the Library of Redactor Quesnel, Ministry of Accuracy. So they making them or what? Logically, Earth's Director shouldn't be so welcome here. At the same time, Ministry of Accuracy making them? It's a bit strange. But yeah, Ministry of Accuracy is pretty much here. Something like propaganda, heart of the propaganda machine. If I understand correctly. Yeah, there's some just lonely house. There are more Raptidons here. Can say that I need 3 or to find them. They're pretty nasty. That's Ministry of Accuracy. There are also some abundant things around. Do some exploration. At the same time, Ministry of Accuracy is not just exploration place. Although hard to say what's inside. I mean, why not? Have a task, have a bounty for this head claim. Yeah, I need to visit both of these places. Raptidons. That's a B, I guess, because they're quite dangerous. Dangerous and not friendly at all. It's friendly and everybody can climb anywhere here. So relying on the fact that I'm above someone, probably not so smart. Yeah, I can use the bow jump if I'm falling down, but what the hell is this? That's some strange, colorful monkey. This place is weird. Something making noises. Come over this monkeys. Okay. Let them just be. Shouldn't exterminate all the local fauna. They may be all friendly, yeah? Maybe not. Definitely made some hissing noises. I would consider a threat. This is something that like somebody sleeping. Hard to say. Once it looks like crumble, unfortunately. Whatever it is just lying there. Yeah, I don't see anything special there, although, wait a second. Combat drone. More combat drones. Something happened here. It's a big ass raptidon. It's not... doesn't breathe. Yeah, it's that hunter. It's making noises. Oh, the slimy things. Oh, I guess just patrol of drones that bumped into Raptidon and killed each other. Yeah, there is some hidden place here. There's so many spreads here. So what is this place? Place of many crabs, that's for sure. This one looks dead. No, they all looks dead. What are they? Probably. This one looks quite alive though. I guess I can go down here. But who killed them? And some of them definitely alive. Alive and walking. Oh, there's many of them. They'll run away. I'm sure that from this distance I can do proper damage. It doesn't look good. That's much better. But this one's so tough. Surprisingly, Niles didn't die. Amazing. He got him some protection. Guess his skill. Maybe he hidden and then guess. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't a shit show. Like in the cave at the beginning. Also, unclear how useful was this gun. Just like absolutely utterly useless, but hard to say. They are very tough. Fried crumbled patties. They contain bits of shell and or parasites. Reheat thoroughly. Some kind of half-abandoned house or what? Feels like they gathered the scrabbles. At least scrabble eggs. I should like a lockpick, but I don't have many lockpicks. Can I use alternative method? No, doesn't seem like it. Although, let's check the second floor first. The skeleton crumble is real. I saw it. I saw it. Claws as wide as a fishing trawler. Eyes no smaller than my head. A back as broad as the roof of a house. And white as bleached bone. I tried to run and grab Claire so she could see it. but fear pinned my feet. Worse, it'd been long gone by the time I got to her. She insisted it was nothing but the vodka that was heavy on my breath. What I saw, and I'm more than passing sure that it disappears into a cave to the south. Tomorrow, when I think the bugger will be asleep, I'm heading down to find it. Best case, I bag the biggest crab I've ever seen. Worst case, I get evidence that I'm not just some raving drunk. Either way, the name Patrice Kate Benton is about to be famous. Or about to be eaten. You didn't consider this possibility, huh? Well, mate. Okay, what's the point of these things? I mean, there's no description properly. Yeah, it's just standard description with different numbers. Okay, you can just enjoy the visuals, I suppose. It's not like I can read it or anything. But it seems like there is a quest connected to the end. Connect all of them, does it? Yeah. Discovered a fiction periodical named Science Adventures Quarterly, labeled as from the Library of Redactor Questal. Redactor Questal. If you return the periodical you found with her name on it, perhaps she'll provide you a reward. I'm not sure why would she care about this, but possible. Okay, looks like I need to use MacPig. And looks like I need to buy all of them, because they actively need it. And I'm running out of them. Light revolver. Okay, this one's not modified, that's good. That one I'm curious to try. This humble revolver is practically identical to the weapons used by the early security force in Arcadia, and still serves a central role in upholding the Protectorate's reign. Peacekeeper helmet. Becomes the enemy of all lawbreakers near the wells and low door frames with this prodigious helmet. Yeah, it's a very high one. But isn't it Protectorate helmet? It looks like one. Oh wait a second, where did I get this one? Locker target finder. Weak spot damage. Range scanner. Grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. Further distances grant a larger bonus, but damage fall-off is still applicable. Damage bonus maxes out at 30% at 100 meters. Well, that's a fancy thing, actually. What am I wearing? 15% magazine size. Yeah, that's definitely not that great. Although this range scanner can be into anything. So it adds... So it have 10% weak spot damage plus 30% on top. Additional, so it can be up to 40% in summary. Quite fancy. I mean, it looks like shit, but still better than this. To be fair, all this helmet looks terrible. So, this is what it is. But yeah, that's a useful helmet. I have no idea where the weak spots. There's anything like bestiary or something. Codex awareness. Exploration. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's all kind of codex is not it. Despite the fact that in the codex you keep in all the entries, but at the same time it doesn't seem like I can read about creatures. Spots. All enemies have a weak spot of some kind. For humans and creatures, this is all with their hand. But Ultimax Avaira. Look for the glowing point. For humans and creatures, this is always their hand. Okay. That's kind of what I tried. I mean, shoot in the hand. But not sure that in case of this armored crabs, it's action that they will expand. Alright. Let's need mention. Where did he go? So So, disappeared into a cave to the south. Where is the south? Yeah, it's over there. It is on the shoreline. To the south. There's some big trouble. Lubricant. A pungent substance used to reduce the friction between two objects. Not intended for personal use. Okay. No, that doesn't look like leading to a cave. I would assume it's all simple and I just need to follow the road. There are more crabs
Whoa,
here.
Val? Watch where you're pointing that shooter of yours. You've been pitching a little unevenly.
Since the fastball incident of '97, automechs are not permitted to participate in tossball games, leagues, or tournaments.
I mean, your aim's been off. Wouldn't want me or the good commander here catching any strays.
When attempting to capture a stray animal, approach slowly and quietly. If the animal senses danger, it may grow aggressive.
Know what? Forget I said anything. You're doing great.
Okay, I wanted to try the pistol, by the way. Pistol. It's quite tiny, not the proper gun that I need, but it's already bigger caliber than standard pistol.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
That's not what I planned. I didn't want to aggro them.
System failure. Standing by for assist.
Can I just kill it? I did it actually.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Die already.
Resuming hostilities.
Yeah, they're very tanky. Even this mega shotgun can do much. Would consider pistol mega, but this pistol maybe have enough damage to do at least headshots to humans with one shot. Especially with all the bonuses. Oh, surely a lot of crabs, but we're going more and more south, and so far I don't see any cave. Did I miss it? I mean, it can be anywhere. Oh, okay, we can continue for now. We're wasting a lot of ammunition here. Should use carabiner from time to time to heal myself. Oh yeah, that looks like a cave. It's a huge ass cave. Quite surprised that the guy didn't die on the way. Also, I'm curious, can you please leave this oil part? No, that doesn't work like this. What about this? No. Can't incinerate it. That's some fancy cave. Mysterious cave. It's really mysterious indeed. Looks very fancy. Oh. And this. A scientist of sorts. Medic even. For some reason dead here. Why? That raises a lot of questions about the nature of
Looks
this
like some
cave.
hands-on research going bad.
Well, yeah, I guess I did some research here. I thought this guy looks like a medic. I did the research here even. Proper canelio. Ring is a special one? Small metal ring was most likely designed for use on a finger, but big toy customers could find alternative places to wear it. Sure. 29 damage. From standpoint of DPS, this pistol's much better than revolver. But revolver doing more damage per shot, which means better penetration of armor. And potential one shot with a headshot. While the other pistol I definitely need to spam. There's a cave in a cave. Various materials and tools are scattered across the table, some of which look like explosive charges. Why would they need it? Crafting materials? Well, why not? You managed to scavenge some crafting materials from the table. Do you explore? So I can also take this if I would have a skill, but I don't. There's so many things here. Of course there is a pile of poop. No thanks. I'm not taking stuff from pile of poop. No thanks. Don't see anybody here. I mean, alive. Or dangerous. Or anything. What the hell is this? Yeah, I guess I studied these grams, I would assume. Can use skull fin. Prized for their unique shape and color, the skull pieces are often sought after by those not terribly wet to keep in their fingers. Why would they have canid pieces? Free salvage brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Trooper Canelli writing. Just want the record to show that me and the boys did not go alone. We patrolled the coast as ordered and just happened to find the wreckage of some protectorate out in gone wrong. Couldn't make sense of what they were doing exactly, considering the viscera caught in their equipment and whatnot, but figuring what's here might be worth salvaging. I did find me a little friend though, fellow that I've dubbed Chompy. He's a baby crumble, I reckon, real cute. Bet with a little house training he'd make a fine town mascot back to in Fairfield. He does shrink something awful at times. The others think his folks might come looking, but I reckon he's just saying howdy in his own way. Okay, I see how it's ended. This baby crab called his mama or somebody else to watch for him. The crab's theater part, however, was here. But that happened after. Something happened first to corporate troopers and scientists. What the hell was this noise? That's not normal. What the hell is going on? I don't like this noise. It's funny how animation is actually quite unique with this gun. Classic Western animation, I'd say. Explosive things. Another trooper. Let's see what they were up to here. Because for instance they were already dead here. I guess just crab steered them. Another dead scientist. Confirmed skeleton crumble sighting. Oh, that's interesting. Last night, the entire research cadre witnessed a mutated crumble emerging from the coastal waters. We had heard stories of this bone-white and terrifying specimen for so long, yet expected them to be nothing more than hallucinations of subjects in need of mental refreshment. Confounding as it is to admit, we were wrong. This subspecies appears to boast a thicker, more durable carapace, increased upper muscle strength, and generally more aggressive disposition. Curious indeed. If we are to fully understand carbo evolution for the benefit of Protectorate society, studying this mutation must be a priority. A close inspection of the specimen is needed. Material guide us. So they actually came for this ghost skeleton whatever crap. Interesting. Malpractice. Practice the drain rate. A studying sound. The report contains an abundance of scientific jargons the average interpreter wanderer just wouldn't understand. It's kind of funny, yeah, but I'm not smart enough to understand that. Damn that. You cannot have it all, truly. So where's supposed to be this crab? Supposed to be somewhere here, but there are noises. Maybe I'm missing some kind of entrance? Knows what that is. Phonotron. Or road to Phonotron. That's maybe the way to summon him. Okay, our road to Phonotron. This is Phonotron, I guess. Let's route it here. They can't do anything about that. Maybe I have to listen to it. That would help, but should be something else. Tables. Yeah, that's all just connects to lightning malls there. That's confusing to say the least. I mean, how would you get something from this place? So that was worth it in any case. But I'm surely missing the main thing. I have no idea how to find it. Something making noises, and I would assume that by using this phonograph it would be possible to summon it. How to do so? Yeah, power routed. Internet I can't activate. I guess I just don't know how. So probably I can do anything for now. Maybe it's part of some sort of a quest. They all carried something. Whatever they carried. They all carried something dead. Maybe in one of them I can find an instruction of sorts. Also there is the continuation of a cave. That's in more crabs. Yeah, they have something here also.
Engaging combat protocols.
To see how far I can shoot him with this pistol. Yeah, they're not good at dodging at all. I'm helping. Shooting straight in the face of the thing. But that's more than we can chew, that's for sure. That's a bit too much. I need to better send this. It's so tough, that's insane. I'm sure we'll waste all my ammunition here. Nah, they will kill me. I'll do this. I need actually a rifle here. This rifle most like a oof. Can't shoot far enough. Some proper assault rifle or sniper rifle, it would be good. What the noise is going on? My. Welcome, Rosa Mage.
Knew you had my back.
Welcome, Raiders. And thank you for the raid, by the way. Okay. Here we go. Damn the dog.
This unit patiently awaits repair.
I also need to repair some. That's not good. Somebody still left. Come on, Valeria.
Resuming, Huston.
Oh, what? Tiny little things. They finally finished. So many of them. Too many crumbles. The problem is this pistol uses the same ammunition as a rifle. Rifle just for long range, pretty much. We have Raptidons here. Chromium, whatever that is. Yeah, that's hard to say. Some fishy fish. And of course there is poop. No, I'm not taking stuff from poops. No thanks. Not interested. Not at all. It's weird that they meet just 9 left and right. So many killed Raptidons. But eventually this lead nowhere. I mean, it lead to some facility. Mysterious cave, yeah, Mysterious cave should be the place. But without the highest sense, it doesn't seem like I can anyhow summon the main crab. It doesn't seem like it will appear on its own also. And eventually we just fought a lot of crabs for, well, sake of it. For the sake of the crabs. They don't say anything special here. Nope. But somebody put this knight here, for whatever reason. Don't see any presence of humans around outside of this thing. Oh, whatever. Guess can't do much. And instead of going there, we're now going further. I mean, why not? Exploration. I'm getting new equipment, which is definitely a good thing. Having better equipment before the final mission here, that's definitely a good idea. To get more. We have double jump even. That's something. Definitely was worth it, totally. Some huge hammer claw. Couple plasma gland. Okay. Wonder how such things can even die. Not just the Raptidons can do anything to them. Because they're so heavily armored. You can literally penetrate it anyhow. No wonder they eat in Raptidons. Not that way. And how they can even die here. Just from age maybe. I think there is something there, no? Part of it looks like a cave. No, that's just nothing. Okay. There's a nuance of the verticality when you add in such thing to the game. Now the player can become suspicious of any possible crevice and wall and everything. Not some kind of outpost. Let's check on it. The president's not even abandoned.
Loyal subject. La la la.
Whatever you say.
Hello. How are you, El? Are you doing tonight? I'm spectacular according to regulation 1, 2, 1, 2. Potato.
Okay, his either was brainwashed or he is under heavy drugs or doses of alcohol. Well, that was an impressive bit of nonsense. I feel alright.
I'm just, that sounds correct.
Looks like the power is out to your house here. Do you need help?
What I need is potatoes.
Okay. Well, whatever makes you fancy, I suppose. That's very weird. Oh, he needs potatoes, that I figure out. Maybe there is somebody around who understands what's going on. Cessation of service notice. Attention, loyal subjects of the Protectorate. Due to the incursion and subsequent conflict brought upon Paradise Island by hostile forces, the decision was made to withdraw from this region. Operations from the local substation will cease in 10 days' time. Please note that the building door will automatically be disabled in order to deny the building's use to the forces of Auntie's choice. In case there is an emergency that requires access to this domicile, power will need to be restored via the substation. This action should not be undertaken without direct orders from authorized personnel. Sure. Substation. And where is the substation? I guess wherever the cables come in. Hard to say. So the sun that they closed already for some time. Jewelry ring. This ring has an unidentified gemstone set into its metal accent frame. It's probably not going to let you buy a new spaceship, but it's definitely worth a few minutes. Okay. I should have been on to fisherman anyway. Not even sure that he is... Oh, I'm not sure what he is doing here. Well, maybe it was his house after all, but hard to say. It looks too normal for such a crazy person. Another one of these adventures. That was a strange noise. Okay, substation. Where is substation? Well, this probably lead to it. Oh yeah, there is something on top. Substation not, but I'm coming to it. What's the damage of the rifle, by the way? Oh yeah, so the pistol doing even more damage than this rifle. Oh, in any case. Rifle mostly needed just for long ranges. But what's the range with the pistol? Right, to fire, we explode, how to inspect it? Let's compare. Right click. So, DPS damage type. Explode bonus plus 90%. How it works for other weapons? Oh, explode 90, 50. Depends on the weapon, it can be higher. So some weapons better for headshots, like this one. Effective range 13 meters. Noise range 50 meters. Effective range 14 meters. Okay, it's very close range one. The rifle is 30 meters. Yeah, what about shotgun? 7 meters. Okay. Yeah, I can shoot far with this. And something more effective. Draw the max here. Better not trigger them if I can. If I can avoid that, better not. This will definitely belong to Protectorate and will not be friendly. Someone make noises. Engineering trait, innovative, and substation repair kit. So there is special substation repair kit. Okay, I definitely need to learn engineering or something. Because it's surprisingly needed very often. Nothing I can do about it. Oh, maybe we can find this repair kit around. I mean, it's not a big deal if we will not fix it. But at the same time, if I can, why not? Charges substation fuse. And this stuff all broken. Amazing. That doesn't help. Not much I can do here, really. Lot of different parts, but this probably... No, that's not really combat mech. Maybe actually I could fix it if I would be able to launch it, but can I? There is any connector, anything I can interact with? No, doesn't seem like it. There is some light behind all this. Looks like there is something behind it, but it's not like I can check it, can I? Or actually, yeah, what about parkour stuff? Because technically I maybe can jump on one of them. Doesn't look safe, that's for sure. No.
Are you still up right over there?
Not ready.
I need...
Please try again later.
On the mill, you're not ready.
Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
Amazing. I need something. Oh yeah, vodka. Using moderation. The famous hidden vodka and tea and whatever. It's a very strange system. I need to shove so much into myself, like few liters of alcohol. And I'm absolutely fine after that. Way better than I was. Seems like I can fix in this place. Not right now. Well, let's return back to Kraken Tower. Yes, my original plan was to go and check on this romance. Because I have a bounty on them. But eventually went upset the wrong way with this cramps information. I didn't get the crab even. Because the damn crab can be summoned. It doesn't appear on itself. On its own. Me. This bread's making so much noise. Then the combat drones.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I didn't see anyone. This pistol is pretty good. But yeah, technically I can use shocking weapon versus them instead. Diabolical drones of doom, yeah. They logically should be around this propaganda place. Does that mean that this is it? Looks like another substation. Wait a second, I can go there? Oh, I can. Yeah, it kinda looks like the same substation where I've already been. Oh, I need to dispose of all of them. I'm doing them. That's actually the problem. Between two of them.
Reached an alarming low.
Damn it. Well, there is no cover even. That's the problem, kinda. Not any possible cover because it's spamming projectiles non-stop. That's insane how many of them here.
Got a distraction for you.
That's much more than I expected. Much more. Are we done?
Requested assistance currently unavailable.
So helpful. Yeah, that's a lot of pieces from them. That's much more than I would expect. Coming. Oh damn, it's more of them. so many of them here. They're flying above the fence, isn't it? Yeah, the shotgun shooting them like dogs. Pretty good. And still more of them. I think that was the last one. That's good. Not this. Electrotherapist perk, really? And mana reset, whatever that is. Oh, okay, mana reset is probably hacking from sneaking. Engineering too. Yeah, I definitely need to raise my engineering skill. And I would happy to do so, but I didn't get any level ups.
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready.
Feels like your abilities are charging only during combat. Yeah, it's like many hatches that spawn these drones. That's how it looked like. But this doesn't look like Ministry at all. Those information that these drones are swarming around the Ministry of Accuracy. And here I don't see anything related to Ministry. Let's check terminal first. Welcome loyal subject, please select an option. An operation log. Test combat flights 1 to 4. We established a temporary base of operations close to Firefield as we deemed possible without risking detection. We then began directing small clusters of drones to harass the enemy at random intervals. None of this could be considered major incursion, but we unquestionably garnered the ire of anti-choice forces there. Mind that you handle them with great care, as they've been tuned for heightened hostility in accordance with their current task. An unintentional drop of fast movement could set them off. Okay. Return to route. There's nothing here. Bandolier uniform. No matter the blood that may fly, keep your lapel starched, your jacket buttoned, and your head high. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a lot of ammunition for this gun. This gun is not too bad, but yeah. It's a bit bulky and hard to say anything what's going on when there's just tiny little things flying. There is anything I'm missing here? It doesn't seem like it. I guess that's it. Noted this. Okay. Oh, this probably means 3. Buff and beyond repair. Finder C, access credentials. Yeah, that's different stuff. So this is Ministry probably. So return to the Bounty Terminal. Return to Hill Chandria. So I have already the quest to return. Locate Reductor quest now. That's hard to say where. It's maybe inside the Ministry. Then in case I don't want to go there for now. And this, gain entry to the Automatic Repair Center. So, Acquisitions Officer Carr has a task that needs doing. That she could help you get into the Voxer Ion Exchange. Yeah, this is that task, I suppose. Yeah. Officer Babylon Carr of Fairfield needs the Automatic Repair Center permanently incapacitated. Are these places? That far. I still need to deal with Ministry probably anyway. Because I don't like the place that brainwash people. So that's something to visit anyway. But so far I would say we can return to Fairfield. Let's go to this quest then. Ah, that's the owner of these periodicals. Dr. Questel should be somewhere around. Oh, he can be in any building connected to Ministry. Yeah? No, we can check around and see for ourselves. And why do I need to eat something? Yeah. Just mindless showing everything. Without thinking what it is, we just show it. This is the way. Three Heroes doesn't care about this, they just show it. This place looks abandoned. And there is some note here attached. Goodbye letter. Dearest friends and esteemed companions, as of late it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act, nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for refreshment, but in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward for myself in the form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago, I would have balked at the very thought of leaving the Protectorate, but today I see joining Auntie's as the freedom and breath of fresh air, which I never realized I so dearly desired. Liberation, self-determination, and a free market. These are the things which my heart yearns for. I don't doubt that with my sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in no time at all. And to every subject of the Protectorate who reads this, I encourage you to do the same. Auntie's Choice is always hiring. Remember, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving, but with Auntie's Choice, you'll be thriving. William Taberson. I don't remember the name, but I would assume it's possible that this guy was the shopkeeper from this local town. He was new to the place, didn't know anything, and kinda looked like farmer, so maybe it was him. Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, the Protectorate is so bad that actually the huge evil corporation is still better than it is. Quite impressive achievement. The Protectorate could be worse than a huge corporation. This one's still here.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's
Non-protectorate
ridiculous.
personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
Well, Dr. Questel, I found something with a name on it. Is this yours?
Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits.
It sounds surprisingly valuable. What precisely are they?
A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Specifically, an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters Commander Zane and Buddy. An effective mental conditioning device. And right thrilling.
Okay. I know Commander Zane and Buddy, but Science Adventures Quarterly not so much.
It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits. Whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy, their tales remained invigorating thrill rides.
Alright. Well, I guess I should gather them all. You also mentioned that other materials were also stolen. What's so special about these ones?
The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated 2-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them.
Well, okay. I mean, I can try to get them.
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. Stay true.
Okay,
outsider.
doesn't sound bad. What did she give me even? Yeah, the different stuff. Damn, the helmet, that looks straight ridiculous. Hope I will be able to find something better. Okay, I found her. Time to return back to town. A bunch of quests to finish. Oh. Don't really need to use this fast travels. Not a big fan of them anyway. I mean, sometimes can save the time. If you need to run through half the map, better to teleport. We can see more drones. Come on, Niles. We have drones to shoot. I missed all of them. Run in the cover. It could be so fancy, but it wasn't. There's another one. Thank you. Good that the shotgun will be amazing versus robots. I would expect anything but this. But works like a charm. But it is fine to see always the result of the actions when you're shooting and see the immediate result. Not just poof and nothing happened. That's why spongy enemies sucks in every game. But okay, we're getting there. In first game, even on highest difficulty, I made the characters just one-shot everyone in the head. So it was like proper gunslinger build eventually. Maybe it will be possible in this one as well. But what in this part of the place? Some kind of separate farm.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have. Defend it.
Does it belong to Protectorate? Well, it looks like a normal farm of sorts.
Outsider?
Well, locals not hostile at least. That's something. Yeah. Well, I could follow the road, but at the same time, let's just go straight to town because well, the road will take time. What's going on here? The soldiers of this corporation.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Antes, you'll be thriving.
So your superiors order you to thrive?
No. It's just something you can do on your own. You'll have bosses and employers, but it's up to you to get yourself to the top and make yourself the employer.
I see. And why would I want to do such a thing? Surely my assigned place would provide me with all the necessities of life?
Yes. But you could have more necessities, and even some unnecessaries.
For what reason would I desire material possessions which are, by definition, unnecessary? And while we're on the topic, what are you potentially gaining from recruiting me?
Ah, that's one of the best parts, John. When you sign someone else up, you get a bits bonus.
I see. This free market idea, seemingly not without merit. I'll require some time to ponder this.
Of course, friend.
That's surprisingly very thoughtful farmer. He could be a scientist or something. Philosophist. With very weird walking animation. Over the stairs. But yeah, locals so used to live in protectorates that they have no idea how to live otherwise. And yeah, hard to say which one is worse. Well, I guess corporation's still better in any case. It looks like she's defending this post on
Soldier.
Those drones won't be bothering anyone in Fairfield anymore. I just clapped them all.
That is the best damn news I've heard all day. Make sure to collect your reward at the bounty terminal if you haven't already. No use in leaving well-earned bits on the table.
I will. So, how are the things outside with the drones?
Better now that you've thinned the herd of drones. Or would you call that a swarm? Either way, seems all I can do is stand here and observe. Maybe that'll get me back into Car's good graces. Or maybe not.
I wouldn't be so sure. No? Okay, farewell. Now back to town. What is this ship? It's sitting right here inside the town. There's some tents around it. Looks like separate corporation? Different one?
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper. Or your
Oh,
next
the military
provision's
camp, that's what it is. I'm not with Auntie's choice, not officially.
Astounded the minister hasn't yet converted you to our cause. But in the meantime, I'll trade you my own bona fides for jotting down your name. All bits spend the same to me. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Just so you know, by the way, some workers at Spire Grove got stuck in the harvester, but I fixed it.
Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Well, I thank you for helping them out. Sorry you had to go out of your way. What do you need this time?
Well, it technically wasn't my way, but okay. Let's see what they have.
As a friendly reminder, all sales are final, especially ammunition.
Okay. I can get some recipes. Or maybe it's mod actually. Yeah, that's probably mod. Increase magazine capacity and reload speed and its penetration through soft target. Interesting. Full automatic conversion at the expense of reduced damage and damage type side effect application. So we can make something like an Uzi out of standard pistol. And these mods are specific for specific type of weapon. Promptness icon, cost cut materials. Now take damage in combat, you have 5% chance to receive scrap metal or black powder. That's weird. Charged machine pistol. Oh, that's a different type of pistol and that's most variant. 21 damage, that's very low. What's the point of this one? Fully automated conversion. It's already with fully automated conversion. The anti-ordnance triple burst firing mechanism is twice as fun and 10,000 times as lethal. It's statistically proven. 750. I mean, I could try it. Trooper plate carrier. Evasion chains 50%, of resist 5%. It's pretty much similar to what I'm using already. Trooper steel helmet. Doesn't look that useful. Yeah, that's weak spot helmet, but I have weak spot helmet with additional weak spot damage. which is the best. Sniper cloak. Treat enhanced material, 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50% health. Isn't it the same as evasion? I didn't get how evasion works. Because evasion logically you're not taking damage, and this sounds the same. Maybe it's just going in addition. Hard to say. Damage resistant plus 10%, that sounds good. Can I... Damn, it's quite costly. But 10% damage resistance. I mean... Buy the sell junk. Oh yeah, have some money. Let's try this gun. Maybe it will be good. The armor is this, but the armor have also 5 medium. At the same time have additional snot, but yeah. It's not really better than what I'm using, and it's very expensive, so it's not really worth it. There's no barrel mods also. Okay. Let's see. Now this. Oh, crushing, gain 20% damage, scales up to 40% of the medical skill. Wow, crushing, what is crushing? If you're going to be crushing, you might as well be smashing. What? That doesn't explain much. Okay. 21 damage but automating can be not bad. Doesn't do 19, so technically it's the most powerful automated gun that I can have for now. Looks like trash though. It's very high recoil. Yeah, I just need to test that. Can I buy ammunition? Oh, you can buy mods, like, or recipes, what it is. Explosive rounds. Fire explosive rounds that explode on contact and damage within a small radius, lowers base damage of the weapon. Can I get instead of penetration damage? Changes damage type to plasma, to shock. Yeah, that's mods. Maybe I should buy some. Shotgun. Magnification, reduce recoil. Sight, scope sight, gun micro reflex sight. Okay, different sights. Sight can be not that bad actually for this gun, although not necessary. What it is? Burst SMG, micro reflex sight. Yeah, SMG would be nice, but mainly would be nice damn good rifle. I don't see any good rifles here. Silencer. 10 shots increase sneak attack damage at the expense of base damage. Nah, it will lower base damage, and nah, I'm not the sneak type. I mean, not here at least. Rifle silence. That's a bit better, but still, base damage ordinal. Magnification, increase expert damage and reduce weapon sway. Oh, increase expert damage sounds good. That's a way to transform it into something like a sniper rifle. Doesn't sound too bad. Reduce expert damage, reduce recoil. And it's all scopes. Can I put anything else there? There's a ammunition type, but that's it. Let's buy sight for this one also. Yeah, for revolver I can buy anything really nice. How can I? Yeah, it's explosive rounds. Even more types of damage. Plasma and shock. Explosive rounds. Use damage type to shock. Biomass. How does that work? How can you change type of ammunition to biomass? You need quite a specific launcher for that, that's why this gun looks so weird. But okay. Can I improve it? I guess through the bench. Light revolver. Orange to yeah. What's second? This mod's for triple barrel shotgun. It looks like normal shotgun, so I wasn't sure that's right. I maybe should recheck it then. Okay, prism sight. Yes, please. Accept. I just learn how to use them in this. For this gun. Armor. Soldier armor. Oh, universal damage resistance, yes please. That should be 15% damage resistance. In addition to 30 damage resistance that vanishing by 5 each time after each hit. So in summary it's 45% damage resistance on the first hit, which is pretty neat. About the helmet. Yeah, that's my helmet. Extra holster, again, additional weapon slot. Not so necessary. Not the worst one, so at the same time, kind of wasting on this helmet, questionable. But upgrades. Weapons upgrade the gear. How? What does that work? Also walk over. So I can boost the equipment. That's interesting. How does that work? Now's weapon now deals shock damage and has significantly increased damage. Now's weapon now deals plasma damage and deals slightly increased damage. James Power's boons thrown down the barrel, unleashing electricity on targets. Probably won't cause his revolver to explode in Nail's hands. Prototype barrel attachment superheats rounds, violating 16 different Earth Directorate mandates regarding weapon modification cruelty toward opponents. Now shots now ricochet off targets. Now shots now occasionally knock down targets and have increased damage. Can shock make more sense for him, really? The same time shock less effective, I guess, versus everything that is not robot. Can I even take it? It doesn't look like it, it's all knocked. Yeah, I thought it's just knocked until I use something, but no. There's no even option to unlock it, so I'm not sure how it's supposed to work. Breakdown. I guess I need to have something specific with me to unlock it. Breakdown, crafting. What can I possibly craft? Yeah, now when I have more materials, I actually can craft stuff for... It doesn't look that expensive. Yeah, I can craft tons of grenades actually, yeah, technically. About mag pinks. I can craft so many of them. But possible to craft some. That's something. What about mods? Open mods. Beaten rifle prism. Oh, that's just signed. Unless there is no option to craft all the mods. Oh, I can craft it, actually. Instead of wait and sound, and I can just, well, craft it. It's the best I can actually craft. I'm sure they can craft one more to have it. Armor mod, what about helmet mod? Hinder primers. Okay, can craft on the compact rounds. Okay. Breakdown. So many things, and they cost nothing to sell, so it's kind of reasonable to break them. Yes, it's definitely will be better than just 10 builds. Or 38 builds. So I guess breaking items is, in most cases, more reasonable to do. Yeah, and from more expensive items I'm getting way more items as well. I can even break months. Hard to say how reasonable it is. It's not like I need them, so I guess reasonable to break them. But heavy universal things. This one costs 300. Can get something special. Hardness not 40. Yeah, I get a lot of materials actually from it. Unique and science equipment can be recovered if destroyed. I guess this is a unique one. I have no idea what is crashing. I can only assume that it's maybe for melee. In case I don't need it. But from unique items you also get more materials, which makes sense. Okay, and from vendor I want to check on shotgun. So repeater rifle, shock barrel, explosive rounds. I mean, explosive rounds for shotgun, maybe not even the bad idea. Base damage of the weapon. On the other hand, most I don't need it. But no fire says 3-shot burst that inflicts uranium hit, increasing subsequent damage from this weapon. Automechanicals are immune to uranium damage and become more powerful. Okay, that doesn't sound good. But you can boost your own automechanical, I suppose, in team. Repeating rifle chambers can now be charged when firing, shooting multiple shots in a burst. Base damage is reduced, and holding down the trigger modifies the number of shots fired. It's unclear what's the result. Like, okay, you can charge it, and instead I can just shoot as much as I want. Sounds more reasonable. And I'm quite satisfied by the shotgun, actually. Plasma barrel. Solid offshore barrel. Enable firing while sliding, mantling, or sprinting. Increase the cost, spread and movement speed while aiming down sights. I don't need it. Weak spot hits mark their target, making them priority to companions, and increases the damage they take. Also increase weak spot damage in general. Interesting. It doesn't sound anyhow bad, and don't have any downside. Reasonable to buy. Oh, it's a can charge and it's actually for sniper rifle. Well, kind of sniper. Cannot be charged when fire, shooting multiple shots in a burst. Well, yeah, it's a bit different stuff. Definitely not for sniping. Okay, get the mod, let's install it. I'm learning how to do it, so it takes longer time than it should. Okay. Done. Well, actually, wait a second, is it done? Because I wanted to buy more ammunition. There's some shooting range here.
Schedule an appointment if you need to talk to me.
Okay.
Stop blaming the wind.
Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not.
Well, if you have to tell someone not to point a gun at their hand, they are in trouble.
The soldiers before you are former protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
Well, understandable that they don't know how to use it properly, but you surely should understand to not aim on your own head. Or the head of other cunlings. Okay. And how are you helping the trainees acclimate to their new society?
I'm only responsible for familiarizing them with the weapons they will come to rely on in future. However, having observed them on the range, they fail every hurdle, but keep getting back up. I'd say that speaks to an admirable resilience. Or stupidity.
That's possible.
Difficult to say which.
Well, I could try to inspire your troops. Mind if I have a word with them?
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
I mean, I'm just good at talking in general. Well, on the other hand, yeah. Agent Avaira, can you speak for my qualifications?
What? Oh, sure thing. The commander here is an experienced Deadeye and a natural leader. If you're looking for someone to deposit a few pearls of wisdom, I guarantee you'll not find better.
Much as I'm inclined to trust the word of your compatriot, I still expect you to advocate for yourself. You're the one who wishes to speak with my recruits, after all, not him.
Reasonable. Well, I mean, better to instruct the troops properly, otherwise they will die, so based off my hard-fought combat experience, I can give them something.
You do have a certain confidence about you that is presently absent in these recruits. Very well, I'll allow you to speak with them. Don't make me regret this. Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson. We have a guest who has a few words to share.
You have something to say to us?
Yeah, sort of. What's the options? Well, when you hold that gun, remember what you're fighting for.
Wait, I know this one. Low overhead and competitive prices.
No, you fighting for the person next to you.
Consider your fellow troopers as siblings in arms, trustworthy, reliable. They are not, as we have discussed, meat shields.
All right. Do seem to recall a discussion like that now that you mention it.
Well, just remember, aim your sight ahead of where your target's headed.
Precisely. Anticipate, then react. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees! Weapons at the ready! And fire! Well done, trainees! Well done! It appears your
I didn't
words
notice
have had their
anything that
intended
would be well
effect.
done.
Thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks.
My.
Land willing, I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of recruits.
Okay. Enjoy my wisdom. Thanks for the gun. Light revolver. It's kind of same as I'm using, but mine was, I thought 40 damage, but it's 36 damage. Oh yeah, same revolver. Just free way of getting it.
Capital shot, recruit.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real...
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
What happened?
If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
Okay, good for you. But, it's more like a bit too tense, no?
What do you think the smokes are for?
I don't know. Are they helping?
It's like getting a few breaths of air while standing in a decompressing cargo bay, so... yes and no. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. But that terminal's been giving me some trouble. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
No, that I probably can help with. Well, I don't know, I can try to work around, do some work around, maybe it will work. Maybe not.
You'd think so, huh? But these protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know.
Maybe because it trained, but I have experience with security protocols. But I could set new targets priorities.
As long as I'm on break, work does not exist. I cannot see the terminal. I do not hear the terminal. Get me? If you want to go poking around, that's your prerogative. Just don't break anything, all right?
No promises. Attention. Unauthorized use of this drone terminal by untrained subjects is strictly prohibited and subject to corrective action by the sentinels. Okay. Access messages. Oh, the mechanical maintenance. Let's see. The Ministry is no doubt aware performing a mandatory power cycle of our automechanicals will necessitate putting the very drones Fairfield relies on for its primary defenses into standby mode. It is not the intention of this humble technician to frustrate the Ministry, but with your permission I would like to conduct this exercise in stages. Rather than nurturing all of our defenses at once. It is my fervent hope this will accomplish the task to the Ministry's satisfaction, without leaving Fairfield completely vulnerable to attack. Okay. What else I can get? Better check all the information before I will poke it. First technician Hoda, you forget yourself. It is your duty to follow orders to the letter, not to interpret them as you see fit. You state that Fairfield will be completely vulnerable to attack, without its drones. I can begin to envision what foul violence your discordant mind has conjured. But hear me plainly, Fairfield is under no threat. Firstly, your little backwater town is hardly a military target, and secondly, Fairfield enjoys the guardianship of the Protectorate, making a sinister implication of its vulnerability all the more troubling for its complete disconnect from reality. For this reason, I'm forwarding your previous replay as evidence of moral decline and referring your case to Arbiter Nebs, who is at this moment conducting training exercises on the island. He will decide how best to address your malfeasance. In the meantime, I expect that power second to be completed forthwith, or I will add dereliction of duty to your list of offenses. Okay. Yeah, they definitely were wrong about targeting this town. This message has been reviewed by the Ministry of Hackers and categorized as disinformation. Please contact your supervisor and warden for permission to access deleted messages. The Sovereign thanks you for your services. Okay. Okay, access security protocols. Current target priorities. All protectorate targets set to friendly. All non-protectorate targets set to hostile. Attack on sight. Well, let's try to hack it. Not sure how exactly it's supposed to work like this, but I guess it worked. The notice choose to friendly and protectorate to hostile. New target priorities set. Deploying drones in 3, 2, 1. Sovereign guides you.
Look at him go. Mars gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal.
That's for sure.
Drones launched and no one dead. I'd say this calls for a celebratory smoke.
You're welcome.
Say, maybe we don't mention your part in all this to Carr, huh? Truth be told, she's taken issue with me as of late. I could really do with not looking the fool again.
Well, he seems to spend a lot of time here and actually try to do the thing. No, I'm in a good mood, why not?
You're a real pal. You will definitely be getting a high score from me during the biannual peer review. And before you go, take these. Reckon they'll come in handy to someone of your expertise.
Nice. Get another hacking tool. That's not bad. Okay, now I need to get
Every time I think I'm having a bad
done
day,
with tasks.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Not fully good news, but I get your schematics. But your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What?
Apparently.
Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Well, sucks to be you, I guess. I don't know. But are you sure it did bad, really?
No? You know what the lowest rung position at Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives is responsible for? You don't want to. Hey, none of it's pretty. This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
No, nothing at all.
If I only had something, anything else to provide management, my sad, sorry fate might have been somehow averted. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
No, okay. Oh, they're actually cleaning it. Well, okay. I could tell about boots, but boots are damn good. And also can be bad for people who have no idea how to use them. So better not spread out, and I definitely don't wanna give these boots away. So, I kinda need to rise hacking and lockpicking at the same time. That's my chance to rise engineering for a bit. Now let's rise engineering to some degree at least. Need to rise everything like this, but yeah, can't have it all at once. Yeah, support the bounties at this one. Turn a completed bounty, yep. What even found this choice have you brought to justice today? Well, drone swarm. Capital job, bounty hunter. No longer will the drone swarm hound the borders of Fair Fairfield, not like the hollowed halls of the Ministry of Accuracy. At the present rate of efficiency, the war will be over in no time. What about local bounties? No bounties. It's going to be some option here. Required bit transfer. Well, in any case, that's it.
I got a job to do, and it ain't talking to out-of-towners.
Okay. That's a very important job, to be fair. I didn't visit the bar. Probably can get something there, but I would like to visit the shop. Check, can I get a better gun or something? I think it's on the other side of this place. But yeah, the town actually quite stuffed with tasks, people, everything.
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
This one, I think. Oh, not. No, it's not. What was the shop?
Just hard enough so they won't get their contracts canceled by the lower managers.
Maybe it's further action.
They get their bonuses signed off.
It all sounds so pointless and horrible.
It gets
Yeah,
results.
that's something else.
We're here, aren't we?
That's also not it. But basically there is a that medicine machine here. I need to buy more ammunition. Recipe on how to grow biomass canister. Actually, I have recipes I probably need as well. Biomass grenade. Oh, grenades with special effects might be useful. Shock rounds. Short rounds. Oh, okay, let's buy all of them. Just to have them. Also lockpicks. Yes, please. This one recovering header, but quite expensive. Okay, I definitely want to buy more ammunition just to not think about this. Compact rounds, short rounds. Yeah, I'm liking short rounds. Okay, that should be good. I shouldn't have enough of them. Be enough for now. What was the window? Kind of was apparent where he is, but I don't know where he is now. This guy. Yeah, I have no idea. Did I see the vendor? Oh, this one actually. Yeah, more perfect goods. That should be it.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Arthur Crombia. Yeah, that's not the farmer.
How
That's
can I
different
improve
guy.
your day the Auntie's way?
Yeah, show me what you have. There's some mods actually that I didn't pay attention to. Nothing too special. Prismagen capacity, remote speed, no. And end penetration through soft targets. Well, yeah, it's not that important. Rattler. Yeah, this modified one. That's shooting like a shotgun, but his basic damage is very low. I need this decryption key. That I need for a quest. Okay, now I'm good. For a moment I thought this was like a rocket launcher here. Attached to the wall, but no. Alright, so I did a lot of things and mostly done with everything here. Let's see. That by random I can connect things. Quite a lot of quests already finished. Preston cares. For living Paradise Island, I also would like to check. Yep. Yeah, that's going to West part. I would say I can go for this mission. The side mission that should lead me closer to the Vox Renee, or how it's called. Vox Tower. Vox Renee. So, Officer Babylon Car of Fairfield needs the Automatic Repair Center permanently incapacitated within the facility and prevented from ever supplying repairs to Protectorate Automax in the region again. Aiden here should help you get into the Vox Renee, which is fine. So find Automatic Repair Center access credential within the Ministry of Accuracy. You may be able to find some credentials that will allow you into the Automatic Repair Center at the Ministry of Accuracy. So I can go in first into Ministry and get access from there, and also can club the Ministry. But the Ministry was originally a quest for the other guy. Probably they intertwined this way. Before you can sabotage the facility, you'll need to find a way in. Caro hinted that engineering know-how may be useful in duping the guards. Region? Okay, trying to get the access. But yeah, if I will go there, I most likely will need to exterminate the whole facility, which is not a small feat. With the same success, I can do the same in this place, probably. How roads lead to this Ministry of Accuracy? Well, why not? We can get the key. That's something. And I can deal with brainwashing, which is good.
When might I begin laboring for Auntie? I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate...
Well, the guns looks like, by the way, after changing. Yeah, that make it more clear to shoot. Should be convenient. And the sniper one. Yeah, that looks quite ridiculous. Not much sniper. Supposed to give double zoom. Which it someone does, but yeah. Oh, it should rise Wixpot chance also. Increase Wixpot damage and reduce Wixpot damage, not chance. Plus 50% Wixpot damage, by the way. That's plus 140 damage. So in the head that will be close to 80 damage. Which is significant. Hard to say, is it enough to kill anyone really? But there is only one way to find out. There's no exit here. Kinda. Although, no, that's exactly where I need to go. So in this direction. There are all this though. There's so many facilities and things here. There's them huge raptidon here and them helmet. What the hell is going on?
Pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
No, it's not like he was startled. What are you working on here?
You don't know?
No.
But I thought everyone in Fairfield knew of... Oh, right. I see what you're trying to do.
What?
This is top secret. We must speak in riddles to safeguard our findings, yes?
No.
Should I use code names too?
No.
The subterfuge is so exciting. Thank the law you knew to enforce protocol, lest I blabber corporate secrets to the wrong person. No, wait. You're not one of Auntie's choice.
Nope. Could pretend to be an elite trooper, but no, I don't want to. So, what gave you that idea?
Oh, the attitude, the posture, the general unkemptness that can only be spotted if one truly looks closely. And it's my job to notice the finer details. I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist turned tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs? Okay. Well, sounds like a typical corporate management structure to me, yeah?
No, I don't believe it is.
No,
That's
really?
what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier. Or something akin to it.
But wait a second. Are you trying to tell me that you're a protectorate?
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then, Auntie's Choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
Well, suppose I can't blame you for taking pride in your new station.
So you must understand what my position exemplifies and why my work has become my pride. When I embraced Auntie's, I was given latitude to better myself. My dreams and abilities were my only limit. That's the beauty of Auntie's Choice. Everyone can make of their lives what they wish. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
You cannot speak like as if Antijuice saved you.
They did. I was in a dreadful state before the invasion. I fear I was close to disappearing myself. The Sovereign claims to provide for all of our needs. But without freedom and autonomy, I could not find happiness. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
Well, I can kinda agree that Protectorate should be, well, removed anyway. At least in its current state. Not sure how it was in the past. And what story with Carr and Wilbur Street? Things seem strained between them.
I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart.
Maybe.
Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Well, apparently, yeah. Protectorate leadership should be always supreme and strong and everything. Maybe you're just not cut out for corporate life after all.
So I should return to the Protectorate and accept swift death for desertion?
Oh, no.
Certainly not.
I can
would
agree.
much rather stay here, continue my work, and hope my leaders can reach an accord. Challenging though it may be, one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
Well, I understand Officer Carr's frustration, that's why I agreed to help her.
Then her hands will be tied no longer. I suppose I can find relief in that. Some may think it too cruel to use Officer Carr's methods to strike the enemy while they are down. But I have come to believe there may only be one way to truly defeat an enemy such as the Protectorate. She believes this as well.
Well, understandable so. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
So what about your Raptidons?
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
So technically I should try to just make guard Raptidons for all the troops. And does this program require you to give the Raps goofy names too?
Oh dear. I rather hoped that Copernicus rolled off the tongue a sight better than designation C0P3R.
Cooper.
I suppose I'll ensure he responds to both in any case.
Wow. Okay, good luck on that. I mean, not sure how it's supposed to work, but yeah, having such beasts under control, that's certainly a useful thing. Definitely can do more harm than just a doggo. Alright, I get this as a facility. Region. Oh, kinda. That's probably the facility that I'm seeing, but I need to get to the last one. So, the place was brainwashing. Let's go there. There, I should be able to get key for the other place, and also I can see how the things going on there in general. And logic, I should avoid killing any civilians if I can. But will we be able to? That's unclear for now. Because the problem with Protectorate is many things are brainwashed. I have problems with me. Yeah, I thought that much. Guess we would have this addition now. I have reflections from where? There's some, I don't know what it is even. Rocks. Kind of funny. There's something like it's a tree. Yeah, that's so funny. Reflections. Can I see your nails like this? No. Some kind of simple mechanic, I guess, with that. Maybe it's with our things, it would be possible to see something. This place is overrun by Raptidons. What the hell is going on here? It's supposed to be a ministry of accuracy. And something is broken on top of it. Looks like a capsule with Raptidon dropped there. And plenty of Raptidons outside. That's most likely not so friendly.
Engaging combat protocols.
Damn stuff. Can I not spit on me? Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Protocols.
Yeah, protocols. Just died from something. What the hell is this thing? Can use some sort of a camera. This directorate finds a flaw in you. However, prepared. Missing only a shot or two? Doesn't matter. You've already reloaded. If you ever let a weapon run out of ammo, you deal less damage for a short time. But all your guns now hold more ammo. What? 50% magazine size, but once 40% damage for 8 seconds after a weapon's magazine is empty. No, thank you. I refuse to take this trash.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
I guess.
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready.
Yeah. No healing for me. Time to shove some food in. Yeah, this raptor is tough as hell. Can kill him fast. No wonder there's 8 of the troopers around. The place was somehow attacked by raptidons. Repeating rifle, yeah. Sounds like somebody's still fighting there. More dead people. There's a capsule. Capsule looks weird. Very weird. But kind of the style of anti-choice, I would say. Somewhat. Was this place just bombarded with capsules with raptidons? What the hell happened here? I have so many questions. Yeah, that's certainly the design of the other side. So they actually bombarded the place with capsules with raptidons. Quite hilarious. And most likely pretty effective. I'm just still alive there.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
She doesn't look like one of the Protectorate. What's going on? Hey, what the hell is going on?
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
I'm some kind of hunter?
If the occasion calls for it. But I fancy myself something of a biologist. Or at least I used to. Me and raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Well, I could ask the same. Oh, Commander Carl sent me here to find a way into the Ark.
Oh, that's a high-profile target. Huh. If she entrusted that to you, then I reckon we're on the same side. Or something like it. I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Mr. Milver Street of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
Don't think I ever met a grafted soldier before.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
Not really making fun of this, just conversation, you know?
Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
That was some sort of an experiment for military. So now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong? That's about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
You mentioned the Enhanced Soldier Division. Couldn't they help you out?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Interesting. What's the options? Well, have you asked her for help more or something?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Well, surely contract can stop you from looking after your house.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. It's a non-starter.
And she's still very loyal to this corporation. It's ridiculous. If a contract is stopping you, then go independent. How bad could it be?
Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe.
So you've been in this position before?
Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time.
Okay. Well, I hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Get the feeling you will. Go on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up if you're keen. Just mind the wraps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
He's saying through the comms.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I guess nothing else. Oh, let's check this place. Shouldn't have a lot of Raptidons still left. Large slab of meat. Okay. Mechanical stuff. Yeah, I should replace inventory. Could use this gun instead. We're in a close range, so sniper rifle probably would not be needed. The pistol is still fine. I need one more slot, because having something like assault rifle or SMG would be nice. Well, maybe I should shove this mod after all. Let's do it. Mods. Helmet. Okay, now I can have 4 weapons. Let's put automatic one here. Yeah. Now I have something for close range and something for mid range. Should be fine. Okay. I was a bit distracted by going here on noises. But what actually is still left outside? Because something is definitely left. What a mess. Surprisingly, they all get killed here, but at the same time, kind of walks from there. So whatever happened with him happened inside. And the instant revenge though. Shock grenade. 500s! 400s! Damn, grenades better to crowd, that's for sure. Much better to crowd them. Look at this stuff, very expensive. Recipe shock grenade. Yeah, I need recipes. Biomass canister, shells. Oh, it's a recipe known. This one marked. I don't need them. Okay, the rest I don't need. I need to pay attention to this. There's barred shut. Maybe I can get from this side. Oh yeah. Oh, what's inside? Just some barracks, pretty much. And few things here. It's a way around. Oh damn. Pardon me, Niles. I'm still learning how it works. Cartridge. That's some heroic music. Peacekeeper armor. Get enhanced materials. It's not like it should be the standard armor. 50% chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50% health. Doesn't look bad, but yeah. Mine is better. I wish to find some better armor, usually. Mine one is trash. Interesting that this part, so they watch from there. That's interesting. So this is a barracks room. And here through the other exit, there are absolutely different people that could watch them. Maybe the officer room, hard to say what's supposed to be. Are you mentally refreshed? Oh yeah. Barracks observation reports. Yeah, they actually observed the barracks. Okay, let's see. Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks. During this refrain, he slyly referenced a document that as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this snubs was caused by sheer hubris of the subconscious seed of antisocial behavior is unknown. Nevertheless, it is a clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the council. Recommend mental refreshment, followed by transfer to another division. Damn, that's rough. Johnson spoke in his sleep last night, words that sounded vaguely of his duties within the ministry. This may show a proclivity toward either unwitting disclosure or deep-rooted discontentment. Recommend mental refreshment. Oh yeah, for any issue, mental refreshment. Adams confessed that he is having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way glass. Undoubtedly, this is a sign of a guilty conscience. Mental refreshment.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Okay. Yeah, that's insane. Can't imagine how people can live in such conditions. I guess when you're born in such a situation, you don't even know that it can be different. You're just used to it, that's your reality, huh? But that's insane. should be quite terrible. And here I thought that I will need to avoid killing people, but everybody is already dead.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
They're running like crazy, very damn fast.
Emergency protocol surges primed.
They're dangerous. I mean, so many of them. Probably don't do much damage, but there are so many of them.
Entering a confrontation state.
Yeah, the reloading takes some time. Is it dead? Now it's dead. Yeah, they're incredibly tough. Oh, my abilities doesn't matter. I was equipping anything. Not doing damage at all. Yeah, they destroyed the terminal. Just fine, I guess. What a mess here. Property of the Protectorate. I wonder why would they need beans, because Protectorate seems like didn't even use money actively. You just get your necessities and that's it. No other options. Though maybe I'm wrong. Seems like they throw you some beans. What about this terminal? Alert overdue deliverable. Our records indicate that the Ministry is 247 days late to deliver critical information to Avaira Arc. Print the following pass to Avaira Arc and hand deliver the pertinent reports immediately. Interesting. So actually, they were screwed long ago. Okay, let's print this pass. This will not harm. Sensors tasks. Let's see. Original text. Following retreat from Fairfield. 3 dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded, 10 active. Unit cohesion broken, morale low, awaiting instructions. Warden Calvert. Sanitized text. Rearward advance successful. 10 soldiers in unit active and unharmed. 6 are still in the field conducting harassing actions. 1 wounded. 3 paid the ultimate sacrifice to protect their Radiant maneuver. Morale is high. Yeah. Nevertheless, my personal role in the loss of Fairfield is undeniable. I, Warden Pascal Coward, request my punishment be commiserate with the failures of my duty to the Sovereign. That's insane. Original text. I spied 2 sentinels resting with my Ultimax last night. Upon their leave, I found a new data recorded hidden beneath the main sensor lens. I am perplexed as to their intention. They must know I would have found the record eventually. What's more, they are sentinels. They could simply request the primary data device if they had a mind to. I should likely say nothing, but if something goes wrong with that Ultimac, I'd be afraid to have it abnormally credited to me. Sanitized text. As a master technician, one would expect I could solve any issue that I rose with one of my Ultimacs. Nevertheless, when vexed by a particular devious data device malfunction, found my salvation in 2 sentinels that were happening by. They not only repaired the device, but also showed me how I might monitor my own behavior through the Max primary lens. How fortunate that I may continue to be held accountable to the paradigm in new and exciting ways. That is hilarious. Okay. A wise man fears anything that would label him unfaithful, and historically I would apply that moniker to Alphonse Schunzer, but it now seems he fears nothing, for he has recently spoken out in an outrageous and unseemly manner. It matters not what occupation your youth prepared you for. The Sovereign sees you your best course for the whole of the Protectorate. It matters not if you find the work distasteful or tedious or difficult. You do it with pride for the sake of the Protectorate. You do not tell the 24 children you are teaching that you've been demoted to a glorified spreadrunner. Matriarch, help us. Syntax text. I was inspired to hear Alphonse Schulzen tell the children in his charge how incredibly excited he was to begin his new work tending to a portion of the colony's microcattle. It speaks volumes to the validity of the paradigm to have such a learned man see the value in such a dramatic change of profession. Oh yeah. Everything should be amazing and positive and successful and glorious, etc. Because of course, I can claim it. What for? No, I can claim this now. I trained. Still alive. That wasn't so effective. Stay already. Where's it falling through? Well, whatever's going on there. I have no idea, do they have any weak spots outside of the hand? I guess same as in the description, just their hand, nothing special. But even in the hand, they refuse to die anyhow fast. Whatever that is, I cannot take it. That's certainly way further. Let's check this one. Unsanitized reports. The following reports are unsanitized and must be assigned to personnel. Do not let this information leave the ministry without undergoing a sanitization pass, secondary sanitization pass, and a supervisory review. Please send the report you wish to review. Profile under siege by Raptidon threat. Unsanitized report. Raptidons are encroaching on Fairfield's borders and hunting citizens for sport. Our resources are spread thin, and what firepower we possess has not risen to the standard of suppressing this terrible scourge. Currently, we do not have a plan for their eradication, as all the plans have been viciously consumed, their bones picked clean and blood-staining the soil of these hostile lands. Recommended idiots. Emphasize that the monsters wreaking havoc across this prosperous island are confirmed to have been unleashed by Auntie's choice. Remind the people who is responsible and assure them that the Sovereign will quickly gain control of the situation. Let it also be known that the metal pods littering the plains are likely vessels for Raptidon delivery. Steer clear if any of these are spotted. Oh, to be fair, it's quite cruel to throw the spawns with Raptidons on average citizens. And it's quite deadly. Research team feared devoured by a skeleton crumble. Interesting, let's connect to the caves that I found. A group of researchers known internally as Crumble enthusiasts vanished while in pursuit of the fabled skeleton crumble on the coast of Paradise Island. Their famous fear is worst. If the legends of the skeleton crumble are to be believed, they died in a most gruesome and painful fashion, their final breaths wasted on dishonorable shrieks of agony, pleading for help that never came. That's some description. Please do not speculate on the fate of the missing researchers. Our remaining scientists must remain focused and untroubled by the wayward actions of their fellows. We also do not wish to encourage fables of cryptozoology, which will only stroke interest rather than avoidance. Okay. Current standards of sanitization and messaging. The order is to be elevated to scourge of the protectorate. In discussion of the order of the ascendant is to be altered to verbosely acknowledge that it is to be opposed by the protectorate at every turn. Any text, data, or intelligence that shows indifference or worse, potentially praising, the order is to be corrected, and authors is to be immediately remanded to mental refreshment. The tragedy of Horizon Point creates heroes of the Protectorate. Those subjects lost in the tragic nature of disasters that enveloped Horizon Point, including the very family members of the Sovereign, are to be celebrated as heroes of the Protectorate. They died while embracing their highest calling in service to the Sovereign, and he has personally mourned their loss. Any discussion of causes outside of natural disasters or of foreign actors being involved are to be scrubbed, and the authors are to be reported for mental refreshment. The war with anti-choice. Any discussions or analysis indicating that the war with anti-choice is escalating or that the Protectorate is losing ground is to be replaced with assurances that the war continues to go well and that the Sovereign will soon dismantle Anti's petty machinations and feeble aggressions. No, yeah. Well, that wasn't that useful, really. But yeah, the Ministry of Accuracy. Yeah, that makes sense now, the name. Seeing what exactly they're doing here. I thought they brainwashing here, but it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I need 6-barrel shotgun to deal with the things. Because this one doesn't work that good. Not at all. Can I destroy any of the screens? Nope. They got to have a bit of interaction like this, but okay. Cloth. Oh, I'm going somewhere. Not sure where exactly. I would need powder here. There's some closed room. High security logbooks. The problem is I found only one key for now, and didn't find it when I just bought it. Oh, what the hell is this? Advanced decryption key. My. Okay. There's an additional key here. An Autodog. By the way, I completely forgot that they exist even. Because usually I never encounter them. Administrator's reports. New horizons for mental refreshments. Our console has breathed new life into the much lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. Now even the most extreme cases may be rehabilitated and invited back into the fold. Their perspective less complicated and more loyal. Once again, tried and true methods win out over needless research and development. The console knows what's the best for the Protectorate, and nothing better than mental refreshment. When your troubled friends and neighbors stray from the bosom of the Protectorate, remember that mental refreshment is the best way back to basics. And once you're there, your learned basic skills will be as simple as second nature. Well, not sure about that. The direction of the console. Do not spare the rod. Claims of the sovereign's leniency are utterly unfounded. Regardless of whom the source of the rumor may be, warden, arbiter, or vigilant, it falls upon every sentinel to ignore claims of clemency and ensure that subjects receive the harshest punishments possible for derelictions of the paradigm. I expect all administrators to observe their words even more thoroughly from this moment on. Okay. The console reminds us to observe math with suspicion. We have discovered evidence that there may still be order of the ascendant believers living amongst our subjects. Maintain special vigilance over any subject observed doing complex math equations. As per previous decrees, report any suspicious behavior to the sentinels. Okay. Council survives doctrine regarding the order. The Order's continued hostility, combined with the apparent involvement in Altis invasion, put the Protectorate in a position where we must quell subversive information about the Order with haste. Double your efforts to scientize information that runs contrary to Protectorate's teachings. Such information is to be replaced with a litany of previously circulated, betoken anti-order information generated by the Office of the Council. Any subjects found making pro-order statements must be reported at once to the Sentinels. They've written all this mess is something. It's all written in such a weird manner. And not much useful information really. Okay, I get it, they pure evil something something. With brainwashing the citizens and general behave like some abomination of countries that exist in real life. The console provides. Oh yeah. That's why I entered. So I returned here. So that was just a shortcut. Okay, and this is a way further. Wherever that leads. Or not. Oh, it's like no, that's a huge raptor where I encountered this girl. Does that mean that this is all we can get here? It feels like I'm missing something. Not sure what exactly, but something. I recovered more charges. Interesting. It was possible to get the charges in addition to just current health. Yeah, I expected this to be a brainwashing facility, but surprisingly it's not. It seems like just a place where they made it more accurate, let's say reports and everything. It's exactly just propaganda place, but not the brainwashing place. Questions, where is brainwashing place then, if it's not it? And it seems like not it. Yeah, not what I expected. Well, in any case, now I can get to the Ark with this access. There's so many facilities and everything here. Who knows what they all connected to? There's some place very close to this. Another kind of fishing house. Oh, there's some. Can take rifle instead of this.
Entering a confrontational state.
Just sitting there. I definitely forgot to reload that. Oh, okay, I guess he's not coming. Ooh, that was a weird jump. Oh, so now you're interested to come. Damn that! I get stuck in some rocks. To move away. Damn it, stuck. Yes, this huge crumbles are quite dangerous. These glowing things triggers me after the first game where glowing things were always on containers. Yeah, something certainly happened here. But the place itself quite pristine inside. And the trauma kit, which is certainly useful. And the decryption here. Yeah, certainly checking such places is very reasonable. With this encryption case I can open probably everything they have in the ship. But that's kinda hit that's the only thing on the place. Or not. So just for boxes I don't need fancy animation. But workbench. Someone was using this bench to assemble trauma kits. They've left enough supplies behind for someone with know-how to assemble another one. Well, have a trade. Since the dust of the leftovers materials along with your knowledge of medicine, you create one last trauma kit. Nice. Trauma kits are good. It's a huge thing. Whatever this place is. Some electro station maybe. I need to get to this town also. Yeah, I need to get to many places. But when I need to get there. Should I do it today? Probably not. Okay. Now let's go to the ship. Can I get back? Latent fund. Okay. Yeah, I want to check these boxes because I got already 2 boxes, I think. Plus keys, plus I had box on the ship. I'm curious how it works. Where is mod kit? A kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. With the workbench to select which mods to use. But first I need to unlock it. Tactical projectile defense dome. Whatever that is. This item has been sealed in a high security knockbox and rare advanced encryption keys may open it. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. I wasted 4 keys on previous one and now I need 5 keys to open this one. That's insane. It's like 1,000 bees for 1 key. 20% energy charge. What is this one? Tactical projectile defense dome. And what is this? I can't even understand what it is. Is it armor? Is it mod? Is it weapon? Is it... what is this even? A absolutely unclear what it is. Oh, it have a slot, so it surely shouldn't be mod itself. Can be a helmet, can be anything else. Well, in any case, I can't open it. So much for gathering multiple keys. At least I can upgrade the battery. It upgrades. Now it's unlocked. So I can upgrade only something one or not, or both. Let's see. Does she have anything for hidden? Standard coils that fail. Union testing are repurposed as superheating coils. Battery weapon applies small stacks of burn and deals slight increased damage. All Valor's weapon now deals frost damage and deals significant increased damage. Frost damage. Not sure how it's supposed to work. As a burn of frost. Well, burn definitely should be some DPS. Frost might will freeze enemies, maybe. Sounds not bad. Grants me used to corrosive side effects, also increase the effectiveness of their armor. Grants immunity to shock side effects and increase the effectiveness of their armor. Okay, hey Hedgeman. Yeah, hard to say. Let's take frost, for example, and reasonable shock resistance, I guess. Although how many things shooting with shock? And definitely motion with corrosion effects. So can I make more sense? So they can be upgraded only twice, and each upgrade box is quite rare and significant. I get it. Yeah, that's hard to get. But we have something left in the ship. Hibernation suit and helmet. That's like from the first game. When paired with a hibernation suit, this helmet provides a moisture-resistant barrier to help keep its contents fresh. Okay. Wait a second, what? Lockpicking 11. There is some gun on the ship. Not sure what it is. Kinda looks like a flamethrower. In any case, not available on demand. 11 lockpicking. Why is there even locked things on the ship? That's confusing. In any case, nothing I can take. Based on the ship, I can kill myself also. Devastating machine. Like, looks quite frightening how it works. A bit less frightened than this helmet, but okay. Quite ridiculous then, but well, what can I do? I need some armor. Skill and perk points available. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I got level up. Well, I can raise lockpicking to 4. Finally. And engineering to 3. Maybe, yeah. Because I know what to use lockpicking for, and I also know what to use engineering 3. I think it's a need to raise lockpick, engineering, and hack to maximum because they all give access to different places and loot and information and doors and everything. Secondary go in medical science and explosives. I guess they also can give some features. But at the same time I need also observation speech that I still didn't level up further. Which I should. I guess next level I should boost observation speech. Anyway, specializing in it, so it's reasonable to have it. Okay. Well, let's do one more bonus thing then. It's with the crab cave. Because now I have level 4 of lockpicking, I should be able to lockpick it. Whatever was there. There was some special weapon there, if I understand correctly. I can throw that, but well, technically it's just 3 meters run. And by the way, now when I have double jump, no, it's still not something they can take. Okay, now I know. I hope that crabs didn't respawn. It would be a mess. Because I'm not sure how this response system works in the second game. I think it's the old dead here. As they should. But if they didn't loot all of them. Alright, in any case. Good that they didn't respawn. I hit revolver. Yeah, and the damage is 40. And this one damage is 40, but why my damage was lower sometime before? It's connected to something, but I don't know to what. At some point I've looked at this gun, it was 36. Not sure why and how. Alright. Yeah, I need a couple for this, but that doesn't matter. Don't really need it. To get inside, I need to move around the place. Yeah. This one I can do. A satisfying click indicates the safe is now unlocked. Recipe plasma grenade. That's absolutely not what I expected. I guess the information that the weapon was attached to the robot is correct. So I guess no use for the weapon for us. Well, at least now I know what's here. Can I teleport from here? Oh yeah, I can. That's saving some time. Now I can use engineering skill to help with whatever was broken there.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Yeah, I still never been in the bar. Should be sure there's something there also. There's so many quests here, it's insane. Okay. Oh, I need just engineering 2 even here. Okay, so I can repair it. This field distribution tank is connected to several nearby sky mines, but no fuel is being delivered. Your drained eye recognizes some damage within the flow control regulator, likely caused during transport to Paradise Island. With a little elbow grease, you're confident you can repair the regulator. Yep. Just replacement of a tube.
What in the...
Oh. I guess it works. What always happened now? Where's the perk point over the boat through? Got to do that.
Alright, so you got her working. Bully for you.
Well, don't sound so disappointed.
No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again.
And you don't?
There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough?
I guess you really care about Fairfield, don't you?
Why do you think I was so twisted up about the launcher? I know I can be brusque. The word unpleasant's also been bandied about before.
You don't say.
Might not seem like it, but we're trying to build something here. Something sturdy and new. That ain't easy to do when all your material's bad to start. Anyway, I'm sure you have more important matters to tend to. And I know I do. I cobbled together some grenades from a damaged mine. Take them with my thanks. And this scrap metal might also come in handy for someone of your talents. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
Okay, that will not harm. Thanks. Armor modification. But this suit. This one doesn't look bad actually. Dual protect versus toxicity or energy. Okay, so the mods are yeah. Again, additional grenades not. I mean, not the worst modification. Oh, the companion's got a perk. Okay, let's see. Nails ignore the portion of his target's armor and will target enemy weak spot to deal more damage. More armor penetration. On Nails put himself in the enemy's line on fire to protect his comrades. Enemies are more likely to target him, and he will occasionally fire at enemies not targeting him, taunting them. Can be useful actually. Yeah? His skills in general about tanking, so why not? Will give me a bit more freedom because I always need to dodge non-stop. So if he can tank a bit, yes please. You can simply replace the armor or anything. Whenever Valerie uses her knife injection model trait, all the party members, including herself, are also healed for a moderate amount. That's useful. Additional 20% healing to everyone. Alternative party members affected by Valerie's knife injection model trait receive a moderate armor bonus for moderate duration. What is moderate duration? I would say mass healing is better. Okay, character perks. What can I think? Shot could be not that bad to be a bit more tanky. And a bit more damage. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's if everything shares the same brand. Think about also later. Crit chance not reliable. Pickpocket, Space Ranger. Yeah, that's damage from speech. Can be good later, but not for now. I don't have much speech anyway. At least bonus will be insignificant. It's blank. Yeah, the sucks that sharpshooter and point blank things counter each other in terms of bonus to damage. I mean, maybe it's possible to take both of them and then have higher bonus in any case, but hard to say. Energy damage, crit chance. Marksman rifles, pistols, and shotguns deal increased damage, while the magazine of one of these weapons is half empty, also gain a bonus to critical hit chance. Okay. Oh, 10% universal damage is good. Trick shot, weak spot skills. Ricochet, dealing damage to a second nearby target. Well, I need so many shots to kill somebody, yeah? So I'm not sure about ricochets, maybe later down the line. Connects to the restricted interfering machines. Maybe not bad, but hard to say. Searching through containers can reward you with bonus bits. Bribe costs. Well, I guess actually just taking additional damage, why not? Also 20% crit chance for second half of the magazine is not too bad as well. I need all the damage pretty much. Reputation. Sabrosa, whatever that is. The order is unknown. Yeah, reputation growing slowly. There's so many quests already, but reputation not anywhere close to anything. Maybe for more main quests. I'm getting way more reputation, that's hard to say. Oof. In any case, I did already quite a lot of quests. And nowhere near end. This region is quite densely packed with everything. And cool that I can say where I've been, because some places I've never been. So I can know it. That, for example, this, whatever it is, I didn't visit. But I think it's just big user structures. Again, this place to visit. This facilities, but yeah. Mainly I should focus on quests and maybe they will lead me in some other places as well. I need to go to Westport. I need to go to this arc with romance. That I can do next time. Okay. Let's save. And quit. I'm quitting the game. I'm so quitting the game. Okay. So, I'm going for the break for 10 minutes. And then we will continue with Hexen. And the Outer Worlds we can continue on Friday. So yeah, this week anyway, we're testing this demo schedule. Not sure so far how I like it or not. Need to think about it and need to finish the week. Then we'll see. In any case, 10 minutes break. And then we can continue. What was timer, by the way? It's wrong. I guess wrong settings for it, something. Yeah, now it's correct. Okay, so now you also have a timer. So take yourself some tea or something. Okay, so time to switch games. Yeah, so YouTube and Rumble will be turned off for a moment. So I will need to restart the stream with a new game, a new category. So you'll be disconnected a couple minutes and need to join the new one.